Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Welcome to another 30 days of video. I believe this is the 7th one I've done. If you've not watched any of these videos before, basically I take a product to help with pigmentation and acne and I test it and give my first impressions of the first 30 days. I will leave all the other videos down in the description box down below so you can sort of see how my skin started and what sort of products I have tried. Next product I am going to try this month is the Ordinary Lactic Acid 5% and HA. I was told to give this a go because although it's still an exfoliant, it's a lot gentler on the skin than your traditional salicylic acid and your glycolic acid. There is a 10% version, but I was told not to use that one, just to go for the 5% one. So this is what it looks like. I have read the instructions because although it's called a superficial peeling formulation, I thought it would be like the AHA and BHA one, you know, the red one where you have to sort of wash it off after 10 minutes. But this one, it's classed as a serum, so technically you don't need to wash it off. It is the 13th of July. I'm just going to use maybe quarter to half a pipette. So lactic acid, just a quick few benefits. Basically it helps with hyperpigmentation, age spots, dull and uneven complexion, which is great because my complexion, it can get a little textured and it's a little bumpy at times. It can also improve skin tone, which again is really great, and it can also reduce pore appearance. So it's been a few minutes since I applied it and I honestly feel like I've just put nothing on. There's no irritation, there's no itching, absolutely nothing. It is the 18th of July and I haven't recorded any clips since now because although I read the instructions and it said to use every evening, I think somehow the word peeling on the packaging just sort of threw me off. So I generally thought you only applied this 1 to 2 times a week. As you can see, I have come out with more breakouts. And then I think these ones were already there. It is the 20th of July. So since the last clip, I have been applying this every evening and yeah, honestly, still no irritation whatsoever. I feel like my acne, obviously it was really bad in the last clip and it still is really bad, but I haven't had any new ones since. So I'm just left with the dead bumps. It is the 23rd of July. Although it's still really red at the bottom, I do feel like my skin overall looks a lot calmer, which is really nice, and it's still looking really hydrated as well, because after I apply this my skin does get like quite dry and tacky, so I was worried it was just going to completely dry out my skin, but honestly it hasn't. It is the 27th of July, so I think it's been a couple days since the last clip and I have noticed some things. So first off, this one doesn't mention how much of a pipette you're actually meant to use. So I think in my last clip I applied quite a lot. I can't remember if it was half a pipette or 3/4 of a pipette. And I think that was the most I tried whilst using this product. And the next day my face came up in loads of little bumps, so I could tell that my skin was irritated. So I think going forward with these things, it's always a case of trial and error. Like when it comes to introducing products, I do them slowly, but I think in terms of how much you use, just see what works for you. So Personally, 3/4 of a pipette was just not great for my skin at this time, so I'm literally just using just under halfway. Another thing that I've definitely noticed with this product, I'm not quite sure where we're even at in this journey. Am I a week in, 2 weeks in? I'm not quite sure. But what I have also noticed is that the product, like the formula itself, is quite drying. I didn't notice it in the first few applications, but I have sort of noticed it now that I'm definitely using it once a day. And yeah, I can just tell that the formula itself is pretty drying. This is what my skin is currently looking like. I've had a few breakouts here. Obviously, I'm just putting this down to pregnancy because honestly I don't even know, but yeah, definitely getting it around my mouth and chin area. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. It is the 3rd of August and I think we only have 8 days to go, 7-8 days to go. This is what my skin is currently looking like. It's come up with a few more blemishes. I think this is from a couple of days ago, but it's still there. And then I have this one here, which is like a really sore under the skin one. With this formula, it does dry pretty quickly. Apparently you can mix it in with your everyday serum or your moisturizer. Maybe because it dries really quickly, I should try mixing it with my moisturizer next time just to see what it's like, just to see if it makes much of a difference. It is the 5th of August. We only have 6 days left of the lactic acid. I have definitely been loving using this product. So I did say in my last clip that the next clip I did, I will mix it with my moisturizer. I'm just using the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion. Yeah, let's apply this and see if there's much difference. I'm hoping it means my skin won't be left dry. So here is a close-up of my skin. As you can see, this beast down here it's matured and now it's on its way out. I definitely have a lot of bumps here. Usually my skin would be sticky and really dry by now, but honestly, because I've mixed it in with my moisturizer, it feels okay. So it is actually quite a few days later now. I finished the full 30 days on Wednesday. It is now actually Sunday, so it's a few days after the last day. I'm just coming on to give you my final thoughts because I did film a clip of my skin and what it looked like on the last day, which I will insert here. It's a great exfoliant. It's a great daily exfoliant. Of course, at the beginning I didn't realise that you could use it every day, but you can. And I just find it really, really gentle on my skin. It didn't really irritate much. And yeah, I just found that it was a great alternative to my usual exfoliants. It's been really gentle on my blemishes and, you know, my breakouts. I think going forwards I'm just going to use it every other day. I don't think I need to use it every day. I find that it's made my skin a lot dewier as well, which is really nice. I feel like it's just sort of, you know, when your skin gets like really congested and it looks busy and it just looks horrible and you've got dry patches everywhere and your textural issues can just look a lot worse. I find that this product is really, really helping to sort of combat all of those, which is really nice because obviously sometimes when I wear makeup it can just look really, really bad. I have also tried mixing it with my moisturizer, which I really, really liked because I know with this one it was sort of leaving my skin a bit dry, especially if I used too much of a pipette. I think my skin is comfortable between 1/4 and 1/2 of a pipette, and that's what my skin is comfortable with. So that is my overall thoughts and my 30 days of the lactic acid. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't already and you've been loving my videos, please do subscribe, as I would love to have you, and I will see you next week in a brand new video.